Hello, my name is Olga Danilova. This is the kaleidoscope of the hottest news of Kazan Federal University. Kazan University is one of the oldest universities in Russia, and over its history is inseparably linked with science. Within the walls of Kazan University, world-famous scientific schools take their origins, and annually more than 100 conferences are held in Kazan Federal University. Briefly, we will tell you about some of them, as well as what honorable guests visited the university. In October, the young scientists of Kazan Federal University looked at the history of a completely different way. This has become possible within Tysenovsky Seminar of Translational History. Transnational history is a relatively new trend in science. In the world, it has emerged at the turn of 80s, 90s of the 20th century. The main principle of this approach is a criticism of national and imperial tradition of historiography. Europe today doesn't almost know borders thanks to the European Union. Nations become freer, more mobile, and there are cases when in one country side by side live not only two or not even three, but much more nations. Finding something in common in the history of nations, this is the magic of transnational history. Many policies neglected this science. That's why there are frequent conflicts within countries. For example, in Yugoslavia, tension could have been avoided. Transnational history in Kazan Federal University only began to develop, but has managed to find its followers. Therefore, the attention of the young scientists to the guests from Germany was great. Kazan University has long been famous for its linguistic school. Linguistic policy is developing at the university today and has a great influence. Another important step in the development of humanitarian direction in Kazan University was the International Scientific Conference, Volga region as an indicator of linguistic policy in multinational Russia at the present stage. The best linguists of Finland, Germany and Russia gathered together in Kazan University to share their knowledge to each other. For example, the cooperation of Kazan Federal University and the Justus Leipzig University Gießen of Germany has lasted for more than 25 years. Scientists are working together to study both languages model of the West and of the East, and hope that this experience will help to develop a universal model suitable for all languages.
The role of the humanities in the sciences in general, yes. It's very complicated to answer to this question. The problem is that natural sciences produce concrete results, we can say so, yes, tablets and so on. It's not possible in the humanities. It's not visible what produce the humanities. Because we explain the culture, the spirit, I don't know, all things which are combined with culture and so on.
To study the linguistic theaters, differentiation and similarity of languages, their identity and uniqueness, the best place is Volga region, because here a wide variety of languages is presented: Tatar, Bashkir, Mari, Chuvashi, Udmurt and many others. Geology has been developing at our university since its foundation, and now the Institute of Geology and Petroleum Technologies is one of the most promising and fastest growing business units. The institute collaborates with many international universities, one of which is Freiburg University of Mining and Technology. In October, Professor of Technical University of Freiburg Mining Academy, Jörg Schneider, visited the institute. This university positions itself as University of Resources. That's why it puts a lot of emphasis on the cooperation with other universities. The cooperation with Kazan University has been going on for about 10 years and includes the exchange of students, as well as joint research work.
In Freiburg, we have a good cooperation with different universities in Russia. And we try to get the same for Kazan University in the frame of the so-called double diploma. That means students from Kazan come to Germany, to our university, and our students go to Kazan University, and at the end of all they get her diploma from both universities, and that's very good for her future career.
Double degree program will be optional in the summer of 2015. And many students from Freiburg Mining Academy come to Kazan Federal University to conduct researches and participate in international conferences.
We are working together with the Institute for doing fieldwork and collecting samples and doing laboratory work. Next year there will be the Geological Congress on Carboniferous and Permian, and we will go there, and there is a meeting and people will give a talk, and also there will be fieldwork for doing excursions in the area, and we are going there to take samples and learn a lot of local geology and work out the stratigraphic correlation.
During their visit, the guests from Germany studied the Geology Museum collection for correlation of planium sediments in the entire globe. In addition, guests got acquainted with new laboratories of the Institute, discussed the results of the research laboratory, stratigraphy of oil and gas basins, as well as its prospects. That was all for today. Thank you very much and bye-bye!